Alright guys, and I'm back. I did do a few things off screen more so than I intended to, but mostly because I wanted to. Okay, so here's the first thing I did. I went out, sold shit, not leveled up, did some shit here and there, basically did a lot of shit, and shit. I lost my train of thought, I apologize. Okay, so what I did off screen was I went out to the, Black Emporium, and brought Isabella and Fenris with me, so I gave them their equipment. I afterwards sold some shit, got some money, and went out to the Wounded Coast where the Black Powder quest was back there, where we had to find the Tal Vashoth for Javaris. Out there's now a guy who is selling stuff. We will definitely run across him later on, probably in another set. But while I was there, I bought some things. Now this guy, he, in every act, in Act 2 and 3, because there's only 3 acts in this game, he will actually upgrade his gear. And he sells legendary tier items. Now, you may have noticed that some weapons have a different coloration than others. For example, let's go to my chesty chest, because I have a few things here still. We have white, or silver, which is the innate stuff. Gray is actually the lowest tier stuff. I think I don't have anything like that, do I? No, I don't. It's the basic of the basics. Then you go on to the yellow, the golden color, which is rare. You have this color. No, this is the base color, bronze. Then you have silver, which is the second level. Gold, which is even higher, which is the usually the best stuff. This is stuff that's usually DLC or just straight up, hard to fucking find. But there's a tier above that, which is purple, or platinum as I refer to it. This is there is only one of these in existence. Do not lose it or sell it, or you will regret it. Level gear weapon. Basically, it's going to be the best weapon you could probably find in that act. This is the best boots so far we'll be able to get. It gives me some good gear, a good amount of stuff, plus magic, mana, defense. I believe it changes depending on your class. Not 100% on that, so don't quote me. I also changed my armor back over to the robes of the Pretender, just because of all of that extra oomph it gives us. Still have Hands of Fate, which was what I had before. Wisdom's Eye I equipped because it was better. I also equipped runes to all of my gear that had it. Everyone has a fortune rune attached to them, and anyone that has a second one, Fenris, got something else. He has a spirit rune, which gives him plus 1,000 something spirit warding, which is pretty wicked. This is the staff I got, which is just insane. It's a lot better than what I currently have. Or the Malcolm's Honor I had equipped before. Magic, mana, stamina regenerate, stamina in general. Plus 30 cold damage just innately. If I have blood magic, I get each point of health provides 0.25 additional mana, which is nice. And then straight up plus 4 cold. So it's a pretty good staff, and I like its aesthetic as well. So yeah, I upgraded. Woohoo! Let us continue. Now, leave the home. Alright, we're going to do... Add Fenris. We're going to do Fenris. Ladies, calm down. Okay. Prime Suspect we're going to continue onwards with in a second. I'm just checking some other stuff. Offered and Lost, I need to do that. Which is only at night. Not leaving. Alright, let's go to Offer and Lost. I recommend saving before starting this quest with a guy, because he does have your rare armor for the set. Here we are. He actually has the armor, which is Armor of the Overseer. Spiffy. I'm just going to have to remember not to have Fenris with me if I leave town. Don't want to trigger that cutscene. The main reason why I don't want to trigger that cutscene is because it is timed technically. If you do not do it quick enough, Fenris will actually yell at you. Come on. Do a quick hard save. Alright. Hey, buddy.
You're doing well for yourself.
That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed. And all I had to do was turn my head. To all my friends. Hey, step back. I know important people. We're going to show this city what to do with heathen oxmen.
Let's see how you do when your target doesn't have their weapon bound.
I never touched them, but I can take the likes of you. You want some of this? Take it from me and my new friends.
Oh, you dumbass.
Good coin means good friends. Come on.
Yeah, no. FYI, since Isabella's here, she's gonna help us in the fight, and maybe even Varric if he hears the ruckus. Nope. Get out there. Alright, so we gotta kill all the patrons. Because one of them has our armor. You. Nope.
You say the same of the Mage.
I left your teeth so you can answer me.
What? What do you want? I just did what he said. It was more coin than I've ever seen.
Good start. Now, who and where is he?
I don't know. He was a Templar. We met near the Chantry. He said taking these Kunari was serving the Maker. I swear, he even had the seal of the Grand Cleric. True is true.
You have got to be kidding me. A Templar?
Her Grace would never be involved in something like this.
Agreed. Now, where is the patron that I need to loot? There he is. No, there he isn't. Alright. Where is the corpse I want to loot? Ah, fuck. I have one of these problems, aren't I? And that's that. I know this guy has the armor I'm looking for. And he didn't. God damn it. This is why I recommend saving before doing it. I'm gonna make sure to get it before I do anything. I think what happened was my Womp spell, my spell that sucked everyone into the center, Pull the Abyss, sucked him into a chair or pushed him somewhere where his drop wouldn't appear for me to be able to pick it up. Like it was probably underneath a table or behind that bar or something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip through all this time. That was annoying. That is annoying, I should say. Now, if you bring Aveline with you, you actually can turn the guy in to the guard, which is why Fenris is with me, not Aveline. I know you.
You're doing well for yourself.
That's right. To all. Hey, step back.
Let's...
I know. You... Good.
Good luck. Now, take two. This time I'm not gonna use my my rift not my rift spells, my force spells. Stick in the ice. Right. Varric did come and help.
I left your teeth so you can answer me.
What? What do you want? I just did what he said. It was more coin.
Good.
We met near the chantry.
Get over it. Alright, let's loot the patrons again. Seneschal's leather strap. It's not what I'm looking for.
So he comes down wearing nothing but his
Is it somewhere else?
We have a few drinks and have...
It shouldn't be. Hold on, let me check real quickly.
Just airing things out, he said. Ha!
Come on, phone. Okay. Could have sworn it was on him. Although it may be different depending on some of these classes. Robes of the Overseer. Ah, okay. Yeah. The armor itself, for the mage at least, is somewhere else. Okay. I'll keep my save file just in case. Beyond offered and lost. So yeah, apparently the armor is on Sundermount, in the grave area where we met, what was her name? Morgan's mother, Flemeth. Where we set Flemeth off after getting...
was a drunk. Surely you don't think Grand Cleric Elthina is funding zealots?
I want answers about the missing Kunari.
Keep an open mind, Hawk. Elthina isn't behind this.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her... Just tell her to get out here.
Sarah Hawk.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elthina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
A Kunari delegate has disappeared. She may have ordered it.
That is quite an accusation. Ridiculous, of course. She leads a great many people, but not as the commander.
I must agree, Hawk. Grand Cleric Elthina would never do such a thing.
A Templar used her seal to convince others the act was righteous. A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
I doubt she would approve, and she will hear of it.
Stubborn. All right, Sarah Hawk. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And you know this how?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Von L. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sarah Hawk. Come see the unrest these Kunari have inspired.
Is there something she's not telling us?
Yeah.
It's her game, for the moment.
Oh boy. Can I go talk to her? What if I can actually tell the Grand Cleric about all this? Sup?
I cannot fault Sebastian for wanting to know why an old ally would turn against his parents. But I fear he's too impetuous. He may do something he regrets. Please, go with him, try to restrain him. If the Harrimans are guilty, they will receive justice from the Viscount. Sebastian need not take their punishment into his own hands.
Are you intending to stay neutral about the Kunari and Mages forever?
The Maker's time is not men's time. We do not need to rush. The Chantry is not a domineering father with the whip always in hand. She is a gentle mother who knows her children learn best when allowed to learn themselves.
Interesting. Convenient as well. Okay. Well, let's get the hell out of here. So apparently we can't tell her about that shit. But there is something interesting we can do. Now, in the last act, I mentioned that there is a...
He was stolen. Why didn't you just call the guards?
I'm afraid the matter can't be handled by guards, Meryl.
Aveline could help you. She's very good at making thieves give things back. I think it's because she's so tall.
This is beyond even Aveline's power, I'm sorry to say.
Are you sure? Have you seen her hit people?
Meryl, you're adorable. Let us continue. To the docks. Now, as I was saying, in the last act, I mentioned that there was a trophy you could get, which involves talking to the Arashok and basically getting his favor. I'm going to be doing those bits as well as we continue onwards. Before going to Varnell's little rally in Darktown, you need to talk to the Arashok. This is part of it. If you had Fenris with you when you talked to the Arashok the first time, you would have gotten an extra little kick. But this should be enough to gain his favor, doing these three things.
All are forbidden, except you.
What do you want, Hawk? I have no interest in adding to my distractions.
And yet you sent a delegate to the Viscount.
A brief attempt to educate. If the dwarf had stolen the Sarkamek, it could have been used to show the price of greed. But you know the outcome of that. These fools are determined to be wrong. I won't waste the effort again.
Should have quit sooner. Your delegate is missing.
Anyone else, and those words would have been their last. You are handling this, not your buffoon of a Viscount.
With prejudice.
Then I will wait. But know this, the provocations we have suffered have worked. If this is not resolved, I can fulfill my duty to the Qun with far less annoyance by sifting through rubble.
You know, I think we're under enough pressure without the help.
It's okay, Meryl. Everything's fine. I have everything under control. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm remembering some pretty interesting little comic strips involving Hawk. Alright, continue onwards. Oh yeah, we got to turn on the prime suspect thing. Or we're gonna talk about it at least. Come on, hurry up. Alright, Thrask. Or, is it Thrask?
Were you ever dedicated
No.
in the faith of the Chantry?
I have no memory of my childhood. Daenerys had no desire to teach his slaves anything that made them think they're worthy beings.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine how difficult your life has been.
No, you can't.
Aren't you Hawk? Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight. There was no such arrangement. But you sent him a message. I still have it with me. I didn't send this. You didn't? Strange. Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
You're a fucking idiot, aren't you? Okay, quick poll. If you had a letter written by someone, and that person came to you asking to find the person that the letter was given to, and they say they didn't write the letter, even though the letter itself says they did, would that not raise alarm? Concern, even? You're a fucking moron! How the hell did you become a Templar? What are the requirements to be a Templar? To hold a basic core body heat and hate mages? Fuck! Ah, that's really disconcerting. Okay, I gotta check something real quickly before I forget again. Mark all is red. Right. Nope. Okay, I should make sure if I had a quest done or not.
These zealots have taken noble ideals too far.
Patrice is here somewhere.
Then we'll find her.
Okay, so we're doing which quest? Offered and Lost. Okay, so there is a collectible down here, or a gift, I should say, near the end of all this, so... This one is guaranteed going to be there. I know that for a fact. I hope. Let's continue onwards. I see a box. Sebastian, if you'd be so kind. There's a trap literally on it, and I accidentally disarmed it. That was pretty interesting, I have to say the least. Alright, let's continue onwards.
Like any beast, remove the fangs and it is lost. They are weak before the faithful of the Maker. The only certainty in their precious Qun is death before the righteous.
Ser Varnell!
Take a knee, faithful. The Chantry blesses us.
You claim a blessing when you have used the authority of the Grand Cleric so openly? You have brought wrath down upon you. You remember Sirrah Hawk? The Qunari have friends, Templar. How will you answer their allegations?
You want to fight? Face someone whose weapons are not bound.
Righteous! Destroy them!
Uh-huh. Sebastian really liked that. Oh god, you poor, poor bastards. Alright, good of you guys. Yeah, since Lilith is an ice mage, this staff is just perfect for her. I also really like its effects, too. Oop. Me and Meryl are in sync. Fuck. They're out of the way. Oh, come on. Leave Fenris alone, you dick. Nope. Alright. Oh. Damn, they're just dropping shit left and right.
All right. Time to bring this mess to the Viscount's attention.
Madness. Madness.
It certainly is.
Chantry involvement. Even if they are fringe elements, oh, it could not be worse.
Her Grace had no knowledge of this affair. I trust she will deal with it swiftly.
You killed them? All of them?
A mother serving the Grand Cleric allowed this to happen.
Are you quite sure? She held a blade with them? Told them to fight you?
No, I cannot say that.
Of course not. Blasted mother. You have no idea the storm these allegations would cause. It would destroy what support I do have.
I have had trouble with her before. She is slippery.
I understand. I will make my inquiries, gently, and you should be careful in your associations. For now, we have other problems. We have the delegate, but I can't return the bodies to the Canary in this state. Sirrah Hawk, you know the Arishok. What should I do?
Okay, so I'm gonna pause right here quickly and say this. This is for that trophy I mentioned earlier. If you want to get the trophy, make sure you don't burn the bodies. Don't do that. Just pick the option, don't hide it, he'll know.
Hiding this would only make it worse.
It would, wouldn't it? I'm losing my sense of how to balance this nightmare. I appreciate your help in this matter. As bad as this is, it could have been much worse without you. Kirkwall owes you. I owe you.
I have the Viscount in my pocket. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Let us pick up all this loot that the fanatics dropped. They dropped a bit. Alright. So far, so good. Now, I'm gonna mention this real quickly, because I said this earlier about the armor ratings. The color of the armor actually will affect how well a rune it takes to it. Alright, now real quickly, even though this says it's an actual shield, it's actually a gift, so make sure you get it. As I was saying again, the color of the armor or weapon does change the effectiveness of runes. The different type of colors will give you a different amount of stuff, so will what it's made of, and as well as how many stars there are. So basically, if you have a legendary armor made of the highest possible material with all the max stars, it will just give you a shit ton of buffs when you give the effect, when you give it a rune. Alright, another thing to do to get that trophy is you gotta go talk to the Arishok about the deaths of the delegate when you finish the quest. So I'm gonna save real quickly as soon as I'm done saving.
All are forbidden.
I want to make sure this doesn't trigger another quest.
So you could not rescue my delegate, but you killed those responsible. How do you explain the condition of their bodies?
A fanatic used them to incite others of his kind.
I accept that.
That's it?
I have seen every vice and weakness of your kind, and how few of you take responsibility. Your Viscount remains a fool, but you are not. Panahedan, Hawk. I will keep one good thought about your kind.
That's nice. Dankeschön. Okay, so we finished the Offered and Lost quest. I believe, anywho. Demands of the Cune. I can't do you yet. Demands of the Cune is the final quest of this act. I can't do it. I can't do it yet.